after a tough week for Victoria Beckham amid her ongoing fallout with some Brooklyn. She cheered herself up by partying with her Spice Girl mates, celebrating Emma Bunton's 50th birthday. Jerry was the first to share this picture of the group, with many saying it was a public show of support for Victoria, who herself went on to post the photo, adding, "I love you girls so much." Brilliant to see them all together. Always been a Spice Girl fan, as you know, ladies. They looked incredible, very happy, in fact, as well. What do you make of that? I mean, in terms of friends as well, is
I think it was
when you think someone's maybe going through something, it's the time to rally around.
I think it's the perfect antidote to everything that's been going on, really. It's just like, you know, obviously Mel B wasn't there, but the others, you know, they look amazing. They're having a lovely time. I think it was quite a small do. And I'm glad Victoria went, because I'm sure, you know, there could have been an argument for like, oh, I won't come because I might pull focus from the birthday girl, you know, because of everything that's been going on, or you might just not feel like leaving the house. And that photo, I think, just shows business as usual, nothing to see here. I'm having a lovely night with my old friends. And these are friends, of course, they've all known each other since before they became the Spice Girls. They became the Spice Girls together. So you know that those are friends who are your friends for who you are and not what you are.
Yeah, and you've been through a lot together, obviously, as young girls.
Yeah, I just think sometimes in the past she's not always... I mean, even in her documentary, she states how she feels about the girls in some ways, you know, saying that she wants to have that separation from them so that she can have her own brand and be her own person, and felt like that was something that she necessarily needed to do. So it just feels like, optically, it's a very good decision. It does pivot the conversation. We're here now talking about the fact that they're together rather than what's going on in
But she was
family.
talking in the documentary about professionally, not personally. She's always maintained friendship with them.
I'm not saying that the relationship isn't genuine. It quite clearly is, and it's lovely. It's really lovely that they've got that relationship. You know, people could point fingers at me and say, you know, look at the things in your own house before you point fingers at them. So no, I think it's that relationship is fine. I just think timing and optics is very clever. I think to pivot away from the conversation that's happening.
But Emma would have been 50 years ago on that date. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't timed.
But her attending...
It's not like, oh, we're going out for dinner. It's her 50th.
I'm not saying it was planned that way. What was planned is her attendance, her being there. And also, I think it's a clever... Optically, it's very clever. I think it's a nice pivot away from the conversation that...
I mean, I assume she would have been invited and RSVP'd long before the whole thing broke, right?
I think also, like, you know, when I think about when I have tough times, or when I'm feeling vulnerable, or, you know, I can sometimes... I can be a bit of an isolator with my friends. Sometimes I can be a bit remiss, definitely. Like, I don't go to as many things as I should and all of that. But I think when you have hard times, it can often really focus you back to the people that you do actually really care about, and the people that you know really care about you. Yeah. So you might not have gone to anything else that year, but then you just think, do you know what, I'm going to go because I haven't been appreciating... I mean, I don't know anything about Victoria. I just don't know anything about her life, but I'm thinking that may very well be what happened. It's like... yeah, let me just be with my people, the people that I can just totally trust and know me and know all the truth of me, even if I don't see them that often, you know. And I think that's a really good tribe, when you don't have to constantly be, you know, at everything and like picking up every phone call. Like, I've got friends that know very well, if I haven't got back to them, I still love them and I'm still thinking about them. There's just stuff going on.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, you know, sometimes it's hard to ask for help. Maybe you don't want to sort of burden friends with things. I know, Jane, you're a bit like that. I'm a bit like that as well, where I kind of just internalise everything. I don't want to cause any fuss to anybody else. Sometimes you do have to step outside of that. And...
you do, because then that friend feels they can do it with you. She's the Iron Lady. Yeah. I mean, literally.
I'm not, though.
You are.
No, she's actually not, but I know what you mean.
No, on the outside. But on the inside, you are a softie, but you won't...
Well, I just crack on.
But you won't be vulnerable, ever. Iron Lady on the outside.
I am.
Yeah.
She is, Jane.
She is.
Come on.
I'm just
Come on,
a
witness. Come on, have a little moment.
Make you cry, Jane. It's not going to happen.